Greetings from Cuyahoga Falls. My name is Jehovah. Welcome to War of Rigths. It's Saturday and we're hanging out with the UEC. Special thanks to everyone in the UEC for once again allowing me to hang out with them on a Saturday to view these excellent battles. If you're new to this game, it's called War of Rigths. This is a Civil War simulation. All of these characters you're seeing here are real people, and today we are fighting at Garland's stand. So we'll take a look at this and see who we got on the battlefield. On the Confederate side, 18th North Carolina, those are the Tarheels, and we have the 8th Florida under Hogg. There you go. And then on the Union side, the 51st New York, the Serpents, and the 52nd New York under Captain Frank. So this should be one hell of a battle. So from a historical standpoint, September 3rd, 1862 is the day that we're dealing with here. This is Garland's stand. He basically was part of D.H. Hill's corps, and they were, or D.H. Hill's division, they were basically stopping the Union advance through the South Mountain area. McClellan had already received Robert E. Lee's orders, and he knew that his army had been split. So Lee had decided that they were going to go ahead and boogie back across the Patomac into the safety of Virginia. But what ended up happening, he sent Longstreet out to defend the passes of the South Mountain to slow the Yankees down, because for the first time in history, and probably the last time, McClellan actually moved and started to attack Robert E. Lee pretty aggressively. I mean, he did know half his army was in West Virginia at the time, so he went ahead and did that. And the Confederates lost these battles ultimately, but they were successful because Lee got correspondence from Jackson that he had actually taken Harper's Ferry, and Lee decided to stay in Maryland and actually defended around the Little Antietam Creek, and that's the battle we know of as Antietam. So in South Mountain, we have Union from my new state of Ohio, and those are the Ohioans are attacking the North Carolinians here. I see a lot of people in the chat. Silver Smurfin, thanks for being here, man. I appreciate that. All of you guys are the best. So this is what's going on, and you know, the developers of this game take a lot of pride in how good this game looks and how historically accurate it is. And I'll tell you, if you're looking for historical gameplay in a Civil War simulation, this is the game for you. So we'd love to see you join one of these fine regiments and get out here and shed some blood for either the North or the South. So we're just getting ready for the battle to take place. We start at the 40-minute mark. So you can see North Carolina and 8th Florida setting there in the road, and we've got artillerymen here in the corner. So this is your Confederate. And then what do we got on the Union side? We'll find those pesky Unioners out here in the field behind. Whoop. I'm lost. Clearly lost like yesterday's turkey sandwich. Okay, where are those damn Yankees? There they are. Thanks. Yeah, people do like the history. I mean, that's what makes this game so great, right? All right, so here we go. There's your 52nd New York with the blue flag, and then your 51st New York, the Serpents, with the American flag. That's Captain Livingston. And you see Fritz here with the big tag on today. Is Fritz going to run the whole thing? I don't see Frank yet. Fritz obviously able to do so. Oh, there's Captain Frank right there. There he is. So we know these units well on this channel. These are the boys in blue. I'll tell you what, being a Southerner from a southern state, I rarely fight in a Yankee uniform. I'd rather hit myself in the nuts with a hammer, to be honest, but they do look good, man. And this is your American Army. Look at these flags, man. There's been a update in recent history where they actually put these new flags in, and they just look absolutely beautiful. Well, you can see the clock has started and the Union is on their way. You see the Union scouts running out as we speak, and they've got to go all the way across this field into the point of contention. Now, Schimmel and I usually disagree on who's got the advantage, but look at this. You don't even have to look at the name tag to know who this is. That's Hogg in the 8th Florida, always aggressive. out front. I love it. And 18th North Carolina, the Tar Heels, they're going to get their back here, and they're going to go in and hold this woods and the point of contention. So Hogg right away putting his boys in extreme danger. Going to have to hold off 2 Union regiments. And this is a great spot right here because this is a strong point for the Union as they typically get in these woods and try to fire down and advance on those Confederate guns.
I see the scout in ahead.
Yeah, there's a guy to our left. Yeah, scout to our left. It's a Rambo, it seems. Yeah, those are.
Nope, they're scouts.
Why are you afraid, boys?
Hogg going over there with the pistol already.
I just saw another one.
There's Polly Haw.
What the hell are they doing?
2 scout in the right.
So the Union, they're aware of the Confederate position already, probably surprised that they're so far out, but the Union doing the left hook here, swinging all the way around, trying to get to the very edge of the Confederates, and you can see the Union guns already moving up. Who do we got on these guns today? Oh, Second Lieutenant Turnling's right there, Kentucky Battery, and the 1st New York as well.
We're not in the Navy, mate.
These guys are good, man. All of these guys are good. There's Richter.
Maybe, yes, but
So we'll see if the Confederates have an answer. The Union want to put that gun right where Hogg and the boys are kind of sitting on this fence here or further up. So it looks like Hogg is trying to get his guys in a position to spoil the Union plan, which is their want, of course.
I can't see anything so far.
See the guys just trying to look out through the woods to see. And 18th North Carolina, they know exactly what these Union guys are going to do. They fought on this field before, and you see the Tar Heels have gone all the way to the very edge of the map. And Hogg and the guys shifting left a little bit. Now we have the advantage. We can see the Union. Well, I guess they can see him now too. Union already pouring fire into the Confederates. And Confederates sending it back.
Ich übernehme. Reeling taken!
Feuer!
51st hatte nichts zu melden, sie werden weitermachen wie geplant.
And these are your 52nd New York. You see Captain Frank there through the smoke.
Feuer!
These boys are not afraid to stand toe-to-toe with the enemy.
Break reloads, left face.
This game being very immersive. And just this is why I love watching the UEC. Look at these guys just in formation. Nobody running around like Rambos like crazy. Competitive but historical at the same time. Brilliant. All right, 51st has moved up. They're going to be engaged as well with the 18th North Carolina over here on the other side of the field. And they've kind of got a flank on the Confederate guns here. Let's see if the guns can get turned this way. See the 51st still moving, trying to find the edge of the map here.
God. Okay, Artie has this pen.
Hey. Okay.
Hey.
Aim.
Ooh, see the volleys coming in as well. Almost simultaneous volleys here. It's going to be impossible to see both sides of this field.
I saw a whole bunch of.
You can see the Confederate guns there, and the 8th Florida moved back, trying to get an angle, and now they're going back to the corner again. It's easy for us to see where the Union line is, not as easy for Hogg and the boys in the 8th Florida, but they are seeking to find them right now. Aggressive movements by the 8th Florida once again.
Take it.
And 52nd on the move. Taking fire through the trees. Didn't see a lot of blue bellies going down, but
Wait for next volley if you didn't manage to shoot.
They still aren't engaged.
Alright, aim extremely low.
Aim for the
aim at
knees,
their
guys. Aim for the chest or the knees.
Knees.
Hog wants to get in there.
Right face, double quick.
Right face, double quick.
All right, 50 seconds. Got the aim on them. Here they go. It's hard to hit a moving target. Oh, but they hit a lot of them. Wow. Floridians dropping. Just couldn't get out of there in time.
We could have fucked them up from behind, but I was worried about their volley there.
Yeah, we avoided it.
Here. Company, halt, left face.
Well, avoided for the most part. They did lose a few, but they're still in large numbers. 50 seconds standing there.
Take
See
aim.
their heads over the other side of the hill, boys. Fire.
Ooh, you see guys from the 52nd dropping as well. Confederate guns going off also. Fritch and the boys from the 8th Florida here. There's McClellan. We got the guys from the 18th North Carolina here as well.
Aim at the tree. Right there.
We'll see if it's making a dent in the Union. Right now, 51st still over here in the rocks. They have not been pushed away as of yet, even though guys are dropping. 18th North Carolina, very deadly. Oh, and the 52nd coming over to support. And they're going to try to lure Hog and the boys out from this fence line. You see 8th Florida still in mass. Good numbers this week.
Yeah, they're moving right, moving right.
Union wanting to get rid of those guns. This is the hottest point on the battlefield right here. And the Confederate guns not pointed toward the Union directly.
Oh yeah, I saw somebody drop. Spawns load.
But still pouring fire into the Union.
Reloads, right face, at the double. Bye for right, march.
And the Union Army sticking together as one unit.
Right. Oh, away.
Okay, we'll keep here then. Forward, march.
Bye for right. Hold.
And kind of changing sides here. So Livington now going toward the 8th Florida. Going toward those guns, more importantly.
Ready.
Ready. Ready.
And Hog and the boys, you see them moving out there like ghosts in the darkness.
Hey.
They're coming in behind him. Hog and the boys getting a strong flank on these Union. Here he comes. This is exactly what he wants. This man can smell blood. Right in behind the Union here. Fire and charge, just like Captain Carroll. Here come the 8th Florida into the backs of the 51st New York. First charge of the day. Can the Floridians do it? There's a lot of New Yorkers here. And it looks like the Union's held on. We've still got a couple 8th Floridians, including Mr. Hog himself. He decides, yep, I'm not going to be the last one to die here. Don't blame him for that.
Is he actually going to...
Trying to find the Confederate lines here. It's a lot of confusion.
No.
You can see the Union has already pulled this gun straight up here, the Kentucky battery under Turnlings, and they're going to put a hurting on these Confederates if they can't get this gun dislodged. So the 51st may have survived, but there weren't many of them left. And now the question is, what does the 52nd do against the North Carolinian Tarheels?
Right, 51st to me.
Oh, there's the captain. Let's go. Let's go with the captain. Let's go.
Okay, das gesehen.
Fire by platoons.
Oh, we won that.
And you'll see the discipline here. They're firing by platoon. Ooh, artillery going straight over the head. Whew.
Ready. Zur Deckung gehen, Schulz.
Die rennen weg. Platoon, aim, left oblique. Auf die Fahne. Hold it. Recover.
Nur ein Platoon.
First platoon, take aim. Target, die Kanonen.
Oh, they're targeting the cannon.
Fire.
Oh, and you see artillery going down. Very accurate firing by the 52nd there. And the 51st already back into it here. Livington going straight for the Confederate guns.
Retreat!
Yeah, a little too late. The Union is all in the Confederate guns here. You hear the hissing from the 51st, and I don't know if there's enough 8th Florida here to defend them or not. So we got 8th Florida and 51st going head-to-head once again. And the Florida trying their best to defend these Confederate guns, although the artillerymen have pretty much been wiped out at this point. And 18th North Carolina coming in to help. Oh, because here comes the 52nd as well. 52nd and 18th North Carolina coming in at the guns. This is the hottest point on the field. You see Winkler there with the pistol. Doing it himself. Oh, finally going down. Look at the bodies piling up at the caissons. These Union are not going to be stopped. Look at them just pouring through the Confederates. Both flags are here. 52nd New York able to push off the 18th North Carolina. They did actually withdraw in time, so we have some... Oh, this is the 8th Florida. So 8th Florida is able to get behind Polyhaw and the boys trying to get back to the line. Able to hold up the last bit of Confederate defense, but you can see all of the bodies here. And now the 52nd trying to reorganize. 51st is here as well. The men under heavy fire from the 8th Florida here. You can see Livingston trying to get a view of the enemy. Trying to separate himself as well. There's Silver Smurfing. That's our boy from the chat, carrying the flag like a man.
Oh yeah, focus them first.
Silver Smurfing, a long-time subscriber to the channel, so we appreciate you, buddy. Well, these Confederates haven't really made a strong push to take these guns back yet. Still trying to get organized. Polyhaw and the guys holding their own. Fritch is back in. I don't see Hogg yet.
To the right so we can see them.
Don't know where Rich is. See Spilka there as well. He usually is the guy giving us our first-person footage. All right, so you can see the Union feeling the pressure. Confederates do have a closer spawn point here, and they're going to get overrun pretty quick if they don't get out of here. You can see they're holding the wall. They're going to try to hang on to this position as long as they possibly can. 26 minutes left in the match, and this is not the point of contention. That is way down there. Right now, these guys are just trying to get each other into breaking. But both teams right now battle ready, although we've had a lot of action early on in this match.
Rise up.
See the boys still. Oh, and we got movement now. The 8th Florida moving down south, trying to get back toward the point of contention. They feel that they've lost this area. That might be the 18th North Carolina. Nope, there's Hogg. He's got them back. They're moving down south.
Keep moving, boys.
Keep moving, lads.
And here come the 18th North Carolina.
8th Florida, we need support.
And the Tar Heels coming straight back into action. You can hear the boys calling for the right oblique. That's Winkler trying to get some fire poured down into these Yankees. Union doing an incredible job early taking this position, taking away the Confederate guns completely.
Are we at independent fire or independent?
Independent fire.
Independent.
You hear 51st New York. Livingston and the boys doing what they can. Frank's guys in the street, standing like men. And you get it. You hear it now, the huzzah. That means the Confederates are now engaged. The attacking team always gets more tickets, more morale, but you can see the Tar Heels right up close and personal to the 52nd, and they've decided that that road is not the best place to be. They've hopped the gate here, the fence, and trying to get some protection from Confederate bullets. Meanwhile, Hogg and the Florida doing the wraparound. You see it here. Hogg's Foot Cavalry on the move one more time. Getting in a. This man is on the flank all day long. Do the Union see them? You see the Union artillery coming in, trying to steal those Confederate guns. Hogg and the 8th Florida not going to have any part of that. They've gotten in behind. You see the Union is actually fleeing the area.
Some of us are not loaded. Careful.
Company halt, left face.
Yeah,
But the 52nd, 51st are still there. And the 51st know that the Florida are behind them now. A heavy fire into the Confederates.
Keep up the fire, boys.
Take cover.
Keep firing.
Fritsch there trying to get his guns back. Now, the 18th North Carolina come pouring in. Here they come. And the Union fighting back to back. Now being charged by the 18th North Carolina. There doesn't seem to be a lot of them, though. Not sure what happened to their numbers. But they've done a pretty good job there with the 51st New York, and now it's the 52nd standing all alone against the 8th Florida and what's left of the 18th North Carolina. But it looks like 8th Florida decided to get the hell out of Dodge there under heavy fire. So Hogg and the boys taking what's left. Polyhaw leading them through the woods. But another successful attack.
Right face. Load.
Reload, gents.
We are under fire of the artillery, sir.
Yeah, I believe, Len. This game has definitely come a long way. And that's what you got to love about games like this. The developers are always trying to make it better. And it's a hard task when you're asking 150 people to be on one server and asking the servers to be stable and everybody to play nice. It's difficult, but these guys do a great job. That's why if you're watching this and you've only played on public servers and you're wondering how do people get this organized, well, it doesn't come easy. There's a lot of work that goes into this. But the Union's still in command of the field. 22 minutes left to go. Question is, when are they going to decide that they want that point of contention?
To our left. Focus fire. Shoot fire to our dead west.
And the Florida still trying to stay alive in the woods here. See him moving up.
Nice to meet you.
Hogg and the boys not giving up.
Nice to meet you too.
Hello.
I appreciate that, Como. I'm glad you're here to watch it. I personally love this third-person perspective the best. This is what makes War of Rights to me stand out better than any other game I play, is the ability to make videos like this. Because watching first-person is kind of boring. I'd rather be playing personally.
Damn,
Man, look how good that looks.
Dude. I just moved right when the bullet hit the tree behind me.
All right, Florida on the move one more time.
It's just sign God's on our side.
Oh, yeah.
And Hogg finding the edge of the map. He's here. This is the bloody edge of it. He wants to get in behind the Union one more time.
Company hold, left base. Reload.
Look at all them dead
Is there artillery to the northeast, right?
Yeah, there should be.
Look
at them dead Yankees.
Oh, and you can see that red line bleeding away finally. That means the Union has finally got some heat on the point of contention. Yes, they do. Here they are right there. Your 51st New York and Livingston has gone down and said, "Come take it away, Confederates." They hadn't been able to do it so far today. And you can see the 18th North Carolina in the woods coming this way.
I don't see him. Oh, now I see him.
So we might have a counterattack pretty soon here. That red line is going away fast. Can the Carolinians get in here and push off Livingston in the 51st? There's not a lot of guys here. See Smurfin holding that flag.
Alright, he's firing.
Yeah,
Seize.
Probably feeling a little uncomfortable now. That's an artilleryman.
Just right. Just right.
Yeah, it looks like the Tar Heels keep going.
Ceasefire.
So I'm sure they can see that they're about to lose the point of contention here. 20 minutes to go.
Here comes our reinforcements.
And there you heard it. The 51st is now a full company once again. It's not going to be easy for the Tar Heels. And I've lost the Florida. Oh, they're still over here.
Company right base, double quick full march.
Well, they got those guns. That's what he was after. They've done a whole loop around the Union Army here. So the foot cavalry, once again, they're going to be looking into the backs of the 51st here.
Come on. Once you're done building, make 2 ranks.
But can they do it in time? The 51st is a large unit. They always are.
2 ranks.
See the scouts coming in.
Coming up onto that fence. Maybe.
Yeah, come on, guys.
Left face.
Left face.
And the Tarheels still out in the woods. And the counterattack. All right, 51st is moving off. They've done what they came here to do. The counterattack is now in effect. 11:52 left in the match. And 8th Florida kind of between a rock and a hard place here. They're behind the enemy. And their only support is deep into the woods. So Florida, seeing their demise coming up quickly, decide to leave the area. I do not blame them. A couple guys aren't going to make it.
They're coming. Oh, fucking NC should be able to stop them from coming to that state.
You hear the frustration in Hogg's voice, wondering where the 18th North Carolina is. And currently they are in the woods, but they're coming this way.
Auf geht's und Double aufholen.
Das ist doch Union.
Das ist Union.
Coming hard!
Hold!
Winkler coming in slow, trying to find the enemy. He's found him now.
Los in die Linie rein.
Oh, you see the 52nd raking the 18th North Carolina with fire. Oh my God, and the artillery is in effect. Those Union, oh, another blast. The woods are not going to protect you. The Union has taken the Confederate guns and are using it against them. Oh my God, even more fire coming in. Union taking no mercy on the Carolina Tarheels. 52nd New York brutalizing the Confederacy at this point. Richter and the boys throwing more cannonballs into the woods. There's not much left to shoot at here. And the 51st have come into the wall as well. Or do any of the Florida survive? Yeah, we still got a group of Florida back here. Hanging on.
Ready.
Company, take aim.
Hey, aim at this unit on the right.
Fire.
See guys going down, and you hear the rebel yell. Both sides now engaged, but the Confederacy only has 9:51 to take back the point of contention, and the 51st is not going to make it easy on them. You can see Livingston kind of cheating that way toward the point of contention. His men are ready to get back down there if need be, but there's just not much left of the 18th North Carolina after that brutalizing attack by the 52nd and the artillery that accompanied it. And Winkler knows it. He doesn't want to just sacrifice all his men by going headlong into them. They're going to have to get something going here for the Confederacy. Only 9 minutes left. Union looking like they're going to try to make an early victory of this thing. Frank and Livingston coming out with their dander up today, and now the 51st moving back up to the fence line. And the Florida out here all by themselves on an island. And they're moving out. You heard the bayonet command by Hogg. But there's just too few Floridians here. And one of the guys. Oh, you see him. They're trying to get the Union guns here. Nice. So the Confederates have now captured the Union guns. And they're aiming directly into the 51st New York, and they don't see him. Can they get a shot off in time? Oh, they do!
Ouch.
Saw a lot of blood. Didn't see a lot of the guys dropping.
See bad back to lane.
Hey.
Yeah. Aim for the infantry. Aim for the infantry.
You heard them. They want to aim for the Floridians.
Watch the friends.
Florida moving toward the guns here.
Recover.
Come up.
See that? They didn't waste a shot. They knew they didn't have anything there. And Rich and the boys coming over. Getting in behind the caissons, behind the fence. So the Confederates have swapped sides with the Union here. But you can see since the 51st has left and they want those guns back, oh my God, coming in mass. But they're leaving the point of contention, and that blue line is starting to bleed away. Can Hogg get back to that line in time? Also, 18th North Carolina has pushed back up on the 52nd here. Still quite a ways back into the woods. But Winkler not wanting to run headlong into those guns one more time. And Florida on the fence line, but they've got the 51st to their left.
That's all right. Now anyway, so
Don't forget bayonets, boys.
right
Don't forget
face,
bayonets.
double quick forward march.
Right face, double quick.
And Hogg knows they've got to get that point of contention back. There's only 7 minutes left. So I imagine that's where the Florida's going to head this way. Sacrificing the ability to get on the enemy flank, they've got to be able to get back to this point of contention. You can see them. Nope, they're going back for the flank one more time, of course.
Well, the question is, where's Carolina?
Yeah, Believeland, you know, as far as new maps are concerned, I know the devs have other things in mind, but, you know, I would think if you're going to get most bang for your buck, it's going to be Manassas. You can do both battles with one map, essentially. Gettysburg being the most popular. Obviously, you probably get more people with eyeballs on the game if you threw out of Gettysburg, but I think Manassas would be better. You know, if I was a programmer or a designer, that would be my choice just because you could have both battles of Bull Run, you know, on one large map. So, all right, here come the Union. Confederates already back on the point.
Independent fire to the right, boys.
Independent fire
to the right.
But it looks like Fritz and the 52nd coming down to take back the point of contention. Hogg right up front, as he always is, putting himself in danger. His life is on the line.
Oh, yeah.
And he's dead. 52nd pouring into the point of contention. They want to push these Floridians off. Where are the 18th North Carolina? Still in the woods. And the 52nd just raking through the 8th Florida. And that blue line coming back. They want this win, and they only have 5 minutes left before they get it. So did Winkler and the boys, did they see the Union leave their post? Are they in movement now? Yes, they are. Here they come. North Carolina Tar Heels crossing over the road back into their original position. So Tar Heels taking advantage of the 52nd leaving their position to destroy the 8th Florida. But the Union have their gun back. And you heard the charge command. Here come the Tar Heels. And the artillerymen running for their lives. Oh, God. Dude, the ragdolls in these games are hilarious. Oh, man, but here come the 51st in to defend them. And now the Confederates are taking losses. You hear the huzzah. 4 minutes left before the battle is over, and I can't see how the Confederates can possibly take back this point of contention, although the 52nd, having wiped out the Florida, are now leaving this area. Look at that. 5 files left. That's awesome. Beautiful movements here. So 51st and 52nd New York really fighting well together today. It's going to be hard to take on anybody when they're fighting this well together. Although 18th North Carolina is still alive in the woods. Real question is, how fast can Rich and Polyhog get the 8th Florida back into the point of contention? And it looks like they're coming this way already. Nope, those are scouts from the 18th North Carolina. 3 minutes left. Can Hogg and the boys get back in time? Here they are. There's your 8th Florida. He knows he's got to get back to that point of contention, and you can see that blue line bleeding away. Union's going to have to get serious about coming back here if they want it. But right now, they've got all their eyes on the 18th North Carolina. So the Tar Heels holding the whole Union Army, and they're coming this way. Look at this, on the fence line. This is the perfect time for the Tar Heels. If they can hold on, this will give the Florida time to get back to point of contention. You can see Union just flooding across this fence. 52nd, aggressive today. Winkler and the boys trying to hold on, but there just aren't many left. Winkler taking the bayonet. And the Floridians back on the point of contention, but the 52nd has moved down, and there's a whole lot of 52nd here. Actually, 51st, I'm sorry. That's Livington and the boys. The Serpents trying to hang on to that advantage that they have here.
Same if you might.
Do not kneel
please pay attention.
And Florida just trying to get back the point of contention.
In front of us is 18. Don't shoot them.
The 18th was charged.
Yeah.
Yeah, they thought the 18th was there, but the 18th was overrun by the 52nd New York, and they come streaming back across the field. But there's nobody friendly at the point of contention, and Fritz bringing his guys back toward the protection of the 51st here. You can see that red line coming this way. I cannot imagine it would take long before the 51st and a 52nd decide to rush Hogg's position one more time. Oh, Fritz taking it in the back of the head there. Oh, God. So, Florida trying to hang on, but you can see the whole Union Army coming this way. It took a lot of the 52nd to take out the 18th North Carolina, so it's really 51st against 8th Florida, but there's a lot of 51st, and here they come, the Serpents.
Right.
8th Florida trying to hang on as the blue wave floods over them one more time. You can see guys trying to fight with Q-tips. And 1 minute left in the counterattack. That might have been the final charge that the 51st New York needed to win this match. And I just think the 8th Florida and 18th North Carolina just too spread out on this map to be effective as a fighting unit. And you see the Union really working together well. The whole state of New York coming down as one unit the whole match. And I think that was the key there to their victory. Only 37 seconds left in this match. Now we still have guys in the woods there. There's your 18th North Carolina. They've come back, but they're going to have to take this point of contention. They're not going to be able to shoot into it. You can see that blue line coming all the way back. With 15 seconds left. And the Union still being aggressive. Look at this 51st coming straight down to face directly off against the 18th North Carolina. They've got this point of contention. They don't want to give it back. And there it is. There's your Union victory. Look at the out-of-line deaths. Only 2 out-of-line deaths for the Union Army. Pretty impressive. Only 12 for the Confederates, by the way. So a great fight on both sides, but the Union fighting together, that was the key to victory, in my opinion anyway. So I hope you enjoyed that battle. If you did, hit the like button. Consider subscribing. Until next time, my name's Jehovah, and I'll catch you later.